Hey everybody, Xavier here. 45 seconds till we go live here. We got a lot of news. Let me turn this down.
Including best college radio station and best morning show for Wake Up Rider.
That was scary. It was going through the headset. I almost cried. I legit almost cried. Got a lot more news, new anime announced, new games announced. It's about to go crazy. It's really about to go crazy. Here we go.
We're going into extra innings for more of the biggest hits and best variety here on 1077 The Bronx.
1077 The Bronx, nominated for 8 2024 Intercollegiate Broadcasting Systems Media Awards, including Best Morning Show and, of course, Best College Radio Station. Find out if we successfully defend our title on Saturday, March 2nd. Welcome to The Bronx Weave on 1077 The Bronx and the all-new 1077thebronx.com. I still laugh at my show name sometimes. I still do. It's very unique because no one else has been called The Bronx Weave. But I always get a good laugh, as you guys know, because I laugh like every 5 minutes, which is being generous. We have a lot of news today. Like, stuff was getting announced. Stuff announced for this morning, the week, last week after my last show. Like, it's going crazy. I'm going to use this part of the first segment of the show. I'm just going to talk about miscellaneous stuff, because I got half a page of news. I did watch all of The Last Airbender, the new live action of Avatar The Last Airbender. Finished it Monday. I think it dropped last Thursday? Something like that? I think it dropped last Friday. Finished that. I'm going to say that for the second segment after underwriting announcements. Give it its own review because I have a lot of opinions. I'm not going to spoil. I try not to do spoilers here, but I try. Alright, well, first things first, we got One Punch Man Season 3 was announced today. I'm actually going to check when it will be dropping. Old reliable Twitter, or X. I refuse to call it X, because the change is so dumb. Try not to pull out this. Does it give a release date? Do we get one? 1.3, yeah, woo! Anime. I don't think we got a release date. Yeah, it doesn't look like we got one. But it was announced today. Very exciting. One Punch Man. I haven't watched it myself. I've watched a couple episodes like when it first started out. I've seen some manga panels here and there. It's really cool. Like, the trailer looks sick. And the animation never disappoints One Punch Man. Like, I'm very excited to see how Season 3 goes. Maybe that's the next show I binge. You never know. Overall, One Punch Man I will definitely watch, but that's Season 3. That is one of the many bits I have. Let's see. There was a very big layoff of animators and game developers last week. It was yesterday. It was announced that a lot of Sony workers were laid off. That included developers who worked on The Last of Us and some workers who worked on Spider-Man 2 and Insomniac Games, which is crazy because these were top games of their time. Like Spider-Man 2, yes, it didn't win any awards at Game Awards, but it was a very well sold game. It sold 10 million copies as of now, but over 8,000 workers were just laid off. It's crazy. It's just crazy. These companies are putting out these phenomenal, very successful games. Not even just was the game fun? Just from a profit standpoint alone. So it's insane that we're still worrying about layoffs. Over 8,000 as of today is crazy. Last year, the total of all of 2023 was 10,000. We're already over 8,000 as of now. 59 days into the new year. That's insane. What is that? How is that going to affect the year? Are we going to see even more layoffs? It's crazy. And I've seen people try to be try to be positive, oh, well, that means there's more indie game companies. But that's not the point, because now there's a bad incentive being placed. And that just sucks. It just sucks. There's also Rockstar Games are forcing workers to work in office. I believe it's crunch time trying to finish up whatever games they're working on, they're trying to make sure they get done faster. However, there's a lot of remote workers, because ever since, COVID hit, remote working became a big thing, and a lot of people stayed to that. But I've noticed a trend where offices are trying their best to get everyone back in the office no matter what the person's situation is. So basically, Rockstar Games is saying, hey, either come to the office or you gotta find a new job, which is insane. I saw one comment because I go to Twitter threads kind of for the news. Someone comments kind of just like that's basically a layoff on its own, which is valid. I feel like there's multiple situations, like circumstances to be considered, both on the developer side, but also extremely on the worker side. It's just absurd. It's really just absurd. But that's on the layoffs. What else we got? Oh, we got a streamer and world champion named Cruz was permanently banned from Destiny 2. It's for a really weird reason, because apparently he was banned for using a cheat code in the chat in Total Warfare 2. Because he was trying to grind units faster, and that's why he got banned in Destiny. Two completely unrelated games, like not even saying developer, and he got banned for it. He got banned in Destiny for something he did in a completely different game. Unrelated completely. Not like a mini game over from the game, like unrelated completely. I don't know. Gaming's not making developers are not making sense. I don't know. Past like 2 years, it's just been nonsense after nonsense. I don't get it. What else do I want to say before? Alright, I got two more things. Actually, I got a couple more things. There's also a bunch of Dragon Ball game stuff. I rarely talk about Dragon Ball stuff because I'm a Dragon Ball nerd at heart. I'm trying to beat the allegations, but I have to. But before I get to that, Borderlands live action trailer was released last week that has actors Jamie Lee Curtis. I only played Borderlands 2. I know nothing about Borderlands 1. But Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart, he's playing the Black General. Jack Black as Claptrap, which is hilarious. I'm very excited for it because Borderlands was like one of the games back in the day. So I'm very excited to see how this movie comes out. I hope it's loyal to the source, but I hope it's his nice own creation. It doesn't feel like oh great, it's one of those gaming movies. Because I feel like ever since like the Mario movie, actually, but ever since like the Sonic movie, that's the earliest I can think of this new trend of video game movies. Ever since the Sonic movie, I feel like quality has gone up a lot better. I feel like we can trust these filmmakers to make good adaptations to the games. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. There's a Naruto live action movie announced. Now this is where I'm being very pessimistic because anime and live action don't mix. They're not supposed to. Have you ever heard of Dragon Ball Evolution? If you haven't, you're blessed. If you have, you know that sometimes anime shouldn't be live action. Now I've seen some, like there's been plenty of live action adaptations. Like there's an Attack on Titan one. There was a Death Note one a couple of years ago on Netflix. It's usually on Netflix. There's a Bleach one. Literally any anime you can think of, there's a live action adaptation. And they're okay, but they always kind of tend to miss the point. I mean, shows are different. Like One Piece is different because I feel like since it's like in show format and not a movie, it's not going to be crunched with the plot. Like they're not going to just brute force it all. So we'll see. We have no real information on it. I'm afraid. I'll be honest. I'm just afraid. All right. Up next, I'm going to go through some Dragon Ball news real quick, and then go on to the music. So let's see. We got Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. That's basically a game that came out back in like 2021. Like 2019, 2021. I don't remember. It's been out for so long. It got recent DLC of the end of Z, which is the end of Dragon Ball Z, which is the main series until Super came out. Well, main series until GT and then Super came out. That's the quickest rundown I got. It came out end of Z DLC. It looks cool. There's tons of DLC for the game. I would wait till it's like Super on sale, especially like the Ultimate Edition, because just like 10 DLCs now, like I'm not getting it unless I'm not like it's like $90. It's not worth $90. It's a cool retelling. It's a cool retelling of the story. It literally goes over everything in Z. They have the first two anime movies made after Z and GT. Battle of Gods and Resurrection F in there. They have the Bardock episode, Future Trunks. Like they have a lot of DLC and retellings of the story, and the animation is amazing. So when it's super cheap on sale, I highly recommend it. What else? One of the most recent new games we got back in 2022 was Dragon Ball: The Breakers, which is basically DVD but for Dragon Ball. Goku Black dropped along with crossplay for the game, so it's looking really cool. They have a lot of new transfers, which is like a transformation you can use to fight the raid boss. So they have a lot. They brought a lot of cool stuff to the game. I've heard it's kind of. Well, no, actually that's wrong. I'm thinking about a different game. That's where they have a lot of glitches going on. But the Breakers is looking really good. I need to play it so bad because I downloaded it. I got it for free because PS Plus, but I need to play it. I need to be part of the team. And what else? My last news. The last news I got is rollback for Dragon Ball Fighters. Dragon Ball Fighters is one of the. It came out in 2018. It was the fighting game, basically the FGC loved version of it. Let me phrase this better. It's a fighting game, similar to your Street Fighter V, your Tekken. Well, not Tekken. It's your 2D fighter. It's been a very popular Dragon Ball community. And recently, just today, I think, today, right now, they just released the upgraded version, so the PS5 and Xbox Series X version of the game, so it's upgraded to that console. And they also announced rollback, which currently the game is on delayed rollback, so that's why if you play the game online, it'd be super laggy. So with rollback, it kind of the game predicts your movements, which allows for smoother gameplay and animation, less lag spikes and stuff like that. Obviously, the internet connection sucks. It kind of still sucks, but that's okay. Unfortunately, a lot of content creators were looking forward to this because it was going to allow them to do the 6v6, where like six different players all fight against each other in two teams. Fortunately, rollback only works when it's 1v1, so that's unfortunate. But the game's going through basically a renaissance. That's really cool. Alright, that's all the news I got for now until the second segment. I'm going to try to... I know I talked for a decent bit, so I'm going to try to see how much music I can add before we go into ads. Our first song of the day is Day Stage from Laura Shinra. This comes from... I like to challenge myself. I did like a spin the wheel to see what games I do. The games we're doing today is Plants vs. Zombies, any Kirby game, and Mario Galaxy. It's a weird combination, so just bear with me. Alright, once again, we're listening to Day Stage by Laura Shinra on the only college radio station queuing up the biggest hits and best variety, 1077 The Bronx, and the all-new 1077thebronx.com. Check our behind-the-scene reels on Instagram at 1077 The Bronx. Up next is Overture from Mario Galaxy by Mahito Yokota on your station playing the biggest hits and best variety, 1077 The Bronx and the all-new 1077thebronx.com. If you like what you hear, check out our videos too on YouTube at The Bronx 1077. It's a massive weekend for the Bronx. Join us on Instagram at 1077 The Bronx as we take a trip to the 2024 Intercollegiate Broadcasting Media Awards in the Big Apple. Stay tuned to see how many pieces of hardware we take home on Wake Up Rider Monday morning from 8 to 10 a.m. We'll be back with more of the Bronx Weave after these underwriting announcements on 1077 The Bronx and the all-new 1077thebronx.com.
Hey, big news!
Now you can listen to one Bronx on Odyssey, and Odyssey gives you so much.
Hope you guys are enjoying the music. Obviously, as you can tell, I think I talked for like 14 minutes straight before I played any music. Usually, as you know, if you've been watching the previous recordings, it's like, little segments here and there. But, like literally, there was just so much to talk about. So I figured I try to get out this segment, because the second segment is one with the most time, so I can get the most music in there. But, I don't know how long my Avatar rant's gonna take, so yeah, it just depends. The biggest thing is trying to make sure I don't spoil Avatar, because there's going to be new people trying to watch the show without watching the anime series, and the people who are. So it's going to be tricky. I'll thread the needle a bit. I don't want to talk about it too much, but I also want to talk about it because it's new. I got to get the content out there. You already know. And after that, the only thing I got for Avatar is like Fortnite, because there's potential Last Airbender connection happening on Fortnite, and there's also Minecraft YouTube drama that I might want to touch on a little bit, but there's also like my radio stations, the answers with the time or place. I'll probably talk about a lot light of it, but I'm not gonna go into like heavy detail because I feel like this isn't an appropriate place or time to be talking about it. Granted, I'm not saying like it shouldn't be talked about, like it's like abuse and situations, stuff like that, but there's a time and place for everything. Alright, enjoy the ads. I'm gonna get my water.
Handshake is Ryder's online career management platform exclusively for Ryder students and alumni. Handshake helps Ryder students find out about on and off-campus workshops, events, and career fairs. It lets students make appointments with their career coach and upload their professional documents like resumes for approval. Handshake also narrows your student employment options, filtering out the jobs you don't want to see while offering the internships and jobs that are best fit for you and your goals so you can apply accordingly. Handshake also allows you to search for on-campus student employment and graduate assistantships. For more information about Handshake and other resources provided by the Center for Career Development and Success, it's rider.edu/careers. Questions? Email careers@rider.edu.
Mental Fitness on 1077 The Bronx is underwritten by Lawrence Alcohol and Drug Alliance. Reasons of teen drug and alcohol abuse is peer pressure and self-medication. 46% of 12th graders have been drunk at least once in their life. Lawrence Alcohol and Drug Alliance creates and designs educational programs and events to get the community involved to help members of Lawrence Township adversely affected by alcohol, tobacco, and drugs. LADA is comprised of a Mercer Council on Alcoholism and Drug Addiction whose desire is to help prevent alcohol and drug-related problems. LADA events and programs include the Campfire Boys and Girls programs for elementary and secondary students. If you want to get involved, meetings are held the last week of each month in the Manager's Conference Room at the Lawrence Township Municipal Building. For more information on the Lawrence Alcohol and Drug Alliance, its mission statement, programs, and a complete calendar of events, visit the Lawrence Alcohol and Drug Alliance page at lawrencetwp.com/alcoholism and drug addiction.
1077 The Bronx campus traditions are underwritten in part by TCC's Hibachi.
Here we go again.
The official Japanese food truck of 1077 The Bronx. Is there anything more satisfying than the savory flavors and taste of freshly grilled hibachi? The sizzle of the food, the performance of the chefs. Now that experience is coming straight to your next event. Introducing TCC's all-new hibachi food truck, so you can serve Japanese grilled cuisine at any event your appetite desires. TCC's garlic fried rice, yaki noodles, and hibachi chicken are flavorful classic Japanese dishes to enjoy whether you are new to hibachi or are a hibachi pro. To schedule TCC's new hibachi food truck to cater your next birthday bash, wedding, or corporate event, And to order authentic hibachi by phone, it's 609-201-8656. To learn more about TCC's new hibachi food truck, follow them on social media at TCC Hibachi on Instagram and Facebook. For mobile Japanese hibachi at its best, anywhere and everywhere you want, the first choice is TCC's new hibachi food truck.
Hit the gas, graduates. You're almost at the finish line. And 1077 The Bronx 2024 Cruising from Commencement race is on. All undergraduate and graduate students walking this commencement in May can win. Simply enter a 2.5-minute video about your rider experience to 1077thebronx.com/cruising24 to win a 2024 Toyota Corolla Cross L. Welcome back to the Bronx Weave on your 2024 IBS Media Award nominee for Best College Radio Station, 1077 The Bronx, and the all-new 1077thebronx.com. Almost. I'm beating the stutter allegations, guys. We're getting closer every day. Every day. Alright, so I'm going to make this segment, I'm not going to speed run it, but I'm just going to make it quick so that way, I'm actually playing the music. So, let's see. So, Avatar: Last Airbender live action. So, I'm trying to find the best way to do it without spoiling. But, okay, it's 8 episodes. Each episode is about like 40. The shortest one's like 47 minutes. Longest is like an hour 7. It's 8 episodes. It covers basically this first season. It's all the first book. Yeah, it's all the first book. They cover Aiden's journey. Literally all the plot. If you watch the animated story, if you watch the animated Nickelodeon show, the original, it is. All the storylines are in that. However, they also take elements from book 2 and 3 and put it into. They also put it into book 1. I'm dancing around it because if I describe them, there's basically spoilers, and I don't want to be that person. But overall, I guess I can just say my overall rating. Without going into any super detail, I'll probably do like a week or two if the topic comes up again. I'll do like Avatar music next week. I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's a really good adaptation. The cast is great. There are some questionable decisions to the story that I wasn't a big fan of. I watched the show with my girlfriend, and she can validate for me that I got very frustrated. And I was like, actually, honestly, I would recommend it if you like the original animated show. I would watch it. If you're trying to get into it, but you don't want to commit to the animated show, I'd recommend watching this. So that way, it's like, okay, I got it now. If you're still like, oh, but I want more, you can watch the original, which is also on Netflix. But yeah, a solid 8 out of 10. Questionable plot points, but good cast. I feel like they made a good adaptation, especially when we consider where we were in the trenches with the movie that came out back in like 2009. I think we've grown as a community. And especially since like it's good to know, I feel a little better about it because we're also getting new animated stuff late 2024, 2025 of the original story from Nickelodeon show. It's like an animated cast that'll be like basically kind of like how the books were, because they're if you didn't know, the animated show, they eventually came out with comics, which is basically book 4 and so on, basically saying the stories after the events of the ending of book 3 for the original show, which was before Korra, which obviously Korra was like the sequel. So it's like that in between, which is nice because we never got that from the Korra show. We kind of got like this is something like literally like 60 or so years afterwards, and here's what society looks like now compared to Aang, stuff like that. But yeah, I heavily recommend watching it. It's a good adaptation. Obviously, like if you're a diehard fan, you might be like, what are they doing here? Why is this here? Blah blah blah. I don't know. I overall think people are going to enjoy it. And that's all for the show. Gaming news. Right now, it's rumored that. Right now, it's rumored that Avatar: Last Airbender. I don't know why I just said Bender like that. Avatar: Last Airbender is doing a collab with Fortnite next season. And I think it was saying. I saw somewhere it's like, it would stay till like May 9th. Like, this is all rumored. Like, sometimes it makes sense, like database stuff like that. Sometimes it's just completely someone's trying to throw something into the wind, get some clicks. Trying to get whatever likes on Twitter they can get. But yeah, so they were saying like, or sources say, Aang would be a Battle Pass skin, Appa would be a glider, Momo backpack, like stuff like that. So it's very, if it happens, I will be there no matter what, because last thing to bring in a video game, besides like its own sponsored games, that's amazing. We take those, the representation. I mean, we already got AOT, Rick and Morty, God of War, Halo, shoot, The Walking Dead. Like, if we get Avatar in there, Fortnite really is just the game to go to for a collab, and you get relevance. Shoot, they have Jujutsu Kaisen in there too. Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. All right, I think with all that, that is all the news. So now we're just gonna I'm gonna play throughout all the music, use up the segment for time, and just hope you guys vibe out. Let's see. First song we got here. All right, we're starting off with City Trial. This is from Kirby. Oh my gosh. One of the songs from Kirby Epic Yarn. It's not it. Kirby Allies Racing, I think the game is, by Akira. Oh my gosh, I'm not being allegations. Akira Miyagawa. On the only college radio station queuing up the biggest hits and best variety, 107.7 The Bronx, and the all-new 107.7, oh my gosh, 107.7thebronx.com. Check our behind-the-scene reels on Instagram at 107.7thebronx.com. I can't speak. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Up next is Gusty Galaxy from Mario Galaxy by Mahito Yokota. Yep, Mahito Yokota. On the only station serving up the biggest hits and best variety, 107.7 The Bronx and the all-new 107.7thebronx.com. See what makes our tick tough. Follow us on everyone's favorite social media platform at 107.7 The Bronx WRRC. sevens. There's just too many sevens. I can't do it, coach. Alright guys, up next we have Nighttime from Plants vs. Zombies. This is by Laura Shingra. On your station playing the biggest hits and best variety, 1077 The Bronx and the all-new 1077thebronx.com. If Facebook is your social media of choice, you can follow The Bronx at 1077 The Bronx. Up next, we have Butler Building. This is from Epic. Oh my gosh. This is from Kirby's Epic Yarn by Tomoya Tomita. On your station, playing the biggest hits and best variety, 1077 The Bronx. Shop for Bronx merch at the Bronx General Store at 1077thebronx.com/shopthebronx on our all new website. Our next song is a song from last week. This is Turnabout Sisters Ballad. This comes from Ace Attorney by Gyakuten Soundbox. Next, for everyone, listen to the biggest hits and best variety on 1077 The Bronx and the all-new 1077thebronx.com. If Facebook is your social media of choice, you can follow The Bronx at 1077 The Bronx. We did a little housekeeping earlier this year and freshened up our website. So why don't you take a look right now at the all-new 1077thebronx.com. Cleaner and more modern, searching the biggest hits and best variety and all that your IBS Media Award winning and NAB Marconi Radio Award nominated college radio station has to offer has never been easier. Listen live or on demand. Learn about our many student programs and shows. View our daily student show schedule, enter contest, and so much more. We'll be back with more of the Bronx Weave after these underwriting announcements on 1077 The Bronx and, of course, the all-new 1077thebronx.com.
1077 The Bronx is bringing you news hot off the press. This just in, Team Toyota of Princeton is back in partnership with 1077 The Bronx for cruising from commencement, offering a brand new 2024 Toyota Corolla Cross L to a lucky graduating rider student come commencement day. And on top of their generosity, 1077 The Bronx is offering catering from Gratalia Hospitality group of restaurants totaling $3,000 to all runner-ups. Now you may be wondering, how can this be me this May? All you need to do is submit a 2.5-minute video describing your rider experience. Yep, that's it. For more information, go to www.1077thebronx.com/cruising24 for the contest guidelines. Make sure you submit a video soon for your chance to drive away from commencement as the winner of a brand new car. This is your time to shine and your opportunity to graduate with more than just your degree. Take a chance on 1077 The Bronx and we might just take a
Almost
chance
forgot to
on
put it in
you.
automatic.
You'll never know until
Almost
you
got
submit
canceled.
to 1077
Almost got canceled, but not me though.
From commencement
I'm locked in.
2024. You got this, grad.
1077 The Bronx Jersey Fresh segment is underwritten in part by the Trenton Farmers Market, operating since 1939. The market has been named Mercer County's #1 farmers market, fully heated and always dry. The farmers market is open all winter, every Thursday to Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sundays 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Shop the market for fresh produce, mushrooms, fresh meats, poultry and cheeses, and baked goods, even groceries and other essentials. Dine in or take home delicious barbecue ribs and smokehouse wings, Amish chicken and pork favorites, sandwiches and Polish delicacies, plus 2 of Mercer County's favorite vegan cafes. This year's winter pop-up has begun and features a wide variety of artists, makers, and crafters with tables filled with jewelry, body care products, and home bakeries, even gluten-free. If you're interested in selling at the market, please email thetfm@gmail.com. Make your visit to the market often this winter. The Trenton Farmers Market, 960 Spruce Street in Lawrence, open Thursday to Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sundays 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Check out and follow the Farmers Market on Facebook and Instagram.
1077 The Bronx WRRC-FM offers a wide variety of contests and prizes.
The biggest and best variety, actually.
Well, by entering one of our contests, you are agreeing to the official rules,
But not signing your life away.
Some basic rules are you must be a U.S. citizen, at least 18 years old, and reside within the station's total survey area. You cannot play 1077 The Bronx contest if you are an immediate family member of one of the contest sponsors, affiliated companies, or a member of our station's student executive staff.
You mean my mom can't win? Gosh darn it.
There is no purchase necessary to play any of our on-air, on-site, or online contests and promotion.
Thank goodness, I'm broke.
Prizes are restricted to 1 prize per household. Within a 30-day period, additional rules may apply.
God, I hate rules.
Visit our website at www.1077thebronx.com and click on the contest tab for more rules and information. Or stop by our 1077 The Bronx studios at Rider University, located in room 207 on the 2nd floor of the Fine Arts Building, 2083 Lawrenceville Road, Lawrenceville, New Jersey, Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
I'll make sure to wave hi when I see you.
Hi.
2 minutes, 2, ready, and go! Dishing out highlights, stats, scores, and more from Lawrence High School Sports is 1077 The Bronx 2-Minute Drill.
Welcome to the Lawrence High School Athletics 2-Minute Drill. I'm Jordan Hirsch on 1077 The Bronx, a 2023 winner and 2024 nominee for an Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Media Award for Best Radio Station in the country. Let's recap the week that was in Cardinals athletics and preview what's ahead. On the court, boys basketball fell to Hopewell Valley 57-44 in the first round of the NJSI AA Central Jersey Group 3 tournament. As a result, their season is now over as they finish the year with a record of 12-14. On the track, Tristan Giussino Lansing will compete in the 55-meter hurdles prelims at the Meet of Champions this weekend. He will be joined by Jahad Dix, who will run in the 55-meter dash prelims. And on the mat, 3 Cardinals competed in the NJSI AA Region 6 tournament. Saren Siva lost in the first round of the 106 weight class. Stephen Ham was bounced in the first round of the 120 weight class. And Omar Ibrahim placed 4th in the 190 weight class. As a result of his top 4 finish, Ibrahim will advance to the state tournament in Atlantic City that begins on Thursday. Thank you for listening to the Lawrence High School Athletics 2-Minute Drill. I'm Jordan Hirsch, and this is 1077 The Bronx.
You hear that? That means it's the end of the 2-Minute Drill. To listen to more year-round LHS sports, go to 1077thebronx.com/2-minute drill. The timeout is over, so let's get back to the music right now on 107.7 The Bronx. 107.7 The Bronx. All right, I've got 60 seconds to prove why you should listen to Off the Clock. Off the Clock is 107.7 The Bronx business radio show and podcast playing Saturdays at 9 a.m. Join your host, Dean Gene Kutcher, for meaningful conversations and valuable topics related to the world of business, including the best practices for career development, an exploration of the entrepreneurial mindset, or even a deep dive into what's happening inside and outside the Brodsky Business Classroom with Rider business students, faculty, and alumni. The clock doesn't stop ticking there. During every episode of Off the Clock, one Bronx business student can win big during the Off the Clock game segment. If you miss your alarm clock for the show, no worries. You can listen to the Off the Clock podcast on any of your favorite podcasting platforms. And to learn more about Off the Clock, visit our webpage at 1077thebronx.com/offtheclock. Whew, just in the nick of time.
Grab your Progressive veterinary care bag and hop across campus on Tuesday, March 26th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for 107.7 The Bronx Excellent Egg Hunt. This year we're hopping back on the bunny trail with over 10,000 eggs scattered across the campus mall with a chance to win some egg-tactic prizes, including our grand prize, a 3 or 4 night Royal Caribbean cruise to the Bahamas from Josh Harry Travel. Welcome back to more of the Bronx Weave on your 2024 IBS Media Award nominee for Best College Radio Station, 107.7 The Bronx, and the all-new 1077thebronx.com. Alright guys, we have enough time for one more song. This is from... Oh, alright, everyone. Whew. We can do this. Forgata Zani Flash of Lightning. This is from Kirby Star Allies by Yuta Ogasawara. That's the best you're getting from me. Forgati Zan Flash of Lightning by Yuta Ogasawara. That's good enough. On the only college radio station queuing up the biggest hits and best variety, 107.7 The Bronx and the all-new 1077thebronx.com. Check our behind-the-scene reels on Instagram at 1077 The Bronx. Thank you everyone for listening to the Bronx Wave. We'll be back next Thursday at 5 p.m. Probably next week's probably gonna be our last episode until spring break for us. That's March 10th, March 17th, and then I'll be back the following week of the 18th. So next week is gonna be miscellaneous songs I didn't get to play, like Revenge, a couple more instrumental songs. I might throw in one or two just to fill out the set. Stay tuned for more of the biggest hits and best variety on the number 7 ranked best college radio station in the country by the Princeton Review, your 2023 winner and 2024 IBS Media Award nominee for Best College Radio Station and 4-time nominee for NAB Marconi Radio Award for College Radio Station of the Year. 1077 The Bronx and the all-new 1077thebronx.com.
1077 The Bronx,
That's it, guys.
WRCFM, Lawrenceville, New Jersey.